All right, welcome back everyone. My name is Darren and this is Let's Do This Reaction. And what I do is I beg you guys, I plead, I get down on my hands and knees almost every single video asking you guys for just suggestions of videos you want me to react to. Because without you, this channel just wouldn't exist. So I need your help and I look forward to all your suggestions. And today I have a suggestion from Naveen. And it says, let's do this reaction. Pattas, and they dropped me a link. And it is a fight scene from the movie Pattas starring Dhanush. You guys know I love fight scenes. I took a little break for 2 videos, reacted to a few songs, but this is where I started. This is what sparked Let's Do This Reaction, which were fight scenes. So having an opportunity to do one again is great. Hit that intro. Now, like I said, this is a fight scene from the movie Pattas starring Dhanush. I don't know what it is. I just clicked on a link. I seen it was 7 minutes long, so I'm not going to spend too much time talking you guys to death because it is 7 minutes, which is extremely long. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to watch it. We're going to react to it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to do all that wonderful stuff that we do every single video. And if you guys are new and everything I just now said before this point, if it piqued your interest at all, if you were considering subscribing to a brand new channel, think about subscribing to Let's Do This Reaction and join the Let's Do This Reaction family. But if you're going to subscribe, don't forget to hit that notification button. That way you can stay up to date on all my latest videos. But with all that said and done, let's do this reaction. Alright, my man Dhanush still got the beard. Not as thick as in Hasuran, but it's still thick. Oh man, this already looked like some blood sport type stuff. And growing up, I'm sorry I know I'm talking, but growing up, I loved the movie Bloodsport starring Jean-Claude Van Damme. That, Kickboxer, those things sparked my interest in fight scenes.
மக்கா இப்போ கூட ஒன்றும் இல்லை, வெள்ளக்கார பயில்களோட சேர்ந்து சின்ன பைய காலில் விழுந்தா அசிங்கமாயிரும், கை கொடுத்துக்குவோம்.
பழைய நிலப்பறை நினச்சியா? நான் கேட்ட மாதிரி உங்கள் ஆளுங்களை கிக் பாக்ஸிங்
The quality of the video is actually really good. Filming wise, well, production wise. I don't know why Bob the weave. Dhanush seemed to have bulked up a little bit.
Knock him out!
Remembering his fighting styles. Round 1. Nice. Oh, he's going about his fighting styles. Oh yeah. Now you can sit down.
இது பின்னல் இல்லண்ணே அடிமுறை வேற பின்னல் நிலைக்கு வந்துட்டா எதிராளியோட ஒரு அடி கூட அவன் மேல விடாது.
This brings back so many memories. I'll talk about it at the end. He just playing with him. This was Bloodsport that broke his leg. Got 30 seconds left.
தரவியம் சேக்காளின்னு பாக்குறியோ? கோதாவில கால வச்சுட்டா எதிரில நிக்கிறவன் எதிர்த்தேன் பந்தம் பறந்து போகணும். சவாலு உன் ஆசாரோட மானத்துக்கும் உசுரா நினைக்கிற அடிமுறை கலைக்கும்.
I was expecting the Dhanush jump kick.
ஆசன் டைம் முடியல ஆசன் அதுக்குள்ள பெல் அடிச்சா ஆசன் பாருங்க ஆசன் ஏன்னா சீக்கிரம் பெல் அடிச்சீங்க ஏய்
Oh, this has some real Karate Kid vibes right now.
மூன்றாம் சுற்று.
Go for the leg. There you go. That's the kick right there. I been play no games knocking him out that time. Oh, you want some of that action too? Okay, big dog. Go again, get some.
Hit me if you can.
What the hell was he thinking? That's when ego talks too much to you. So it's pronounced Pattas, not Pattas. Pattas. Love it. I love it. All right, let's talk about it. Well, that was like a trip down memory lane for me, because it is very rare nowadays to see fight scenes like that's set up as a match style. A straight martial arts setup. You know, it was a very big thing back in the 80s, early 90s with movies like Bloodsport, The Karate Kid, Kickboxer. Jean-Claude Van Damme was probably a mix of a lot of those things. But those kind of movies, they just really don't exist anymore. Now, most fight scenes in movies are done by actors that really don't really have any type of martial arts background. It's just kind of like, hey, we need you to do this. Let's do it. We're going to say that you're a trained assassin or something like that. We'll teach you a few moves. We'll cut it up really sharp so nobody can tell the difference. And you're good to go. It's not no longer where somebody that's actually a trained martial artist would actually star in movies anymore. Even Steven Seagal, he's not the prototypical action star or martial artist, but he used to put in work back in the day. That he was a star because of his fighting ability. Wesley Snipes in Blade, all those guys. So it's kind of good to, and those are, to be honest with you, those are the movies growing up when I was growing up as a kid that I used to watch. That just really made me enjoy fight scenes, and I think that's probably why I like stuff like the Power Rangers, where they show their martial arts skills. It's kind of weird to say the Power Rangers now, but in general, any type of those kung fu movies, Bruce Lee. I forgot how can I say Bruce Lee? All the Bruce Lee movies they had, Jackie Chan, Jet Li. Back when these guys used to be big because of their actual ability to, fight. So watching a setup like this was really a trip down memory lane for me, because it's kind of that setup where, two martial arts square off. Now, only thing you see is like MMA fighters or boxing movies. Boxing movie was good. Rocky was probably my favorite fighting franchise of all time. But, stuff like that is a little bit more well-known scene as opposed to like a martial arts scene that we've seen just now. I see Dhanush change a little bit. He got a little weight to him. I guess, a little bit of age got to him. Mother Nature. Father Time is undefeated, but he still looks good. He still looks sharp. I enjoyed the scene a lot because there wasn't a heavy use of slow motion. There wasn't a heavy use of cuts. You got to actually see him do his hand moves and stuff like that. And it wasn't slowed down. It wasn't, it worked. His combinations were in a good rhythm, and I liked how it was choreographed. I enjoyed it. At the end, I really don't understand why he thought he was going to be the man to step in and say, "Hit me if you can."
Hey, hit me if you can.
Yeah, he hit him all right. He hit the hell out of him, kicked him out the arena. Ain't worked out too well for him. I want to be a tough guy. That's what happens when your ego is a little too big. But overall, really enjoyed this scene, and I want to see the rest of the movie, especially if the rest of the movie has the same type setup. I guess going back to it a little bit is, I haven't seen too many movies anymore where it's like and I used to love these kind of movies. Like, I know I'm talking about it a lot, but I really loved those martial arts style movies, especially it was like a tournament and they had to go through different people and work their way up and train. There was something about it that I really enjoyed. I guess because you got to see the build up, you got to see them practice, you got to see them train, you got to see their growth, and then they go into it, use it, and then they get to conquer whoever they're fighting one at a time, especially if they fought multiple people leading up to either a revenge person they have to get to, or just somebody in general that's just supposed to be a monster, and they've been ahead of the game. They're cruel, they're all that. So, but talk to me, what do you guys think? Do you guys miss those old style movies as well, or am I just an aging dinosaur that needs to move on? I don't know. I gotta see the rest of the clips from this movie. I hope there's a few more scenes that's just like this. If not, it's all good. Something about Dhanush so far is that he's never disappointed me in any clips that I've seen from him. So if you guys have any other suggestions from this exact movie and you guys get the link to it, drop it in the description of this video. Now, if you are new to the channel, this is a perfect time to hit that subscribe button. If you guys are veterans to the channel, been sticking with me from day one, thank you guys so much. Hit that thumbs up button. Now, I do get a lot of requests, so don't get disappointed if your video isn't getting reacted to right away. What I do is I take a lot of suggestions that I see, and I kind of see who's saying the same thing over and over again, like the masses are actually recommending, and then I'll kind of go to those first. Or if somebody says something and it kind of just really piques my interest, and I click on a link and I kind of just like how the first second of it looks, not even the video, I don't watch it, I just kind of get to the first second to see if it plays. Once I get there, I'm like, hey, we're going to do this now. So don't get discouraged. Keep on recommending, because I really appreciate it. I have a running list. I go back to them. I take screenshots. But thank you very much for everybody that has been recommending. Keep it coming. I really appreciate it. Thank you everybody that's also been responding in the comments. Keep the conversation going. Talk to me about whatever you want about this reaction. I'm good to answer it. But until next time, hope you guys are staying safe, and see you next time, people.